Hi everybody, this is Rob Roy from Elliott Wave Options. I just wanted to make a few comments about the events that occurred today regarding the Federal Reserve. As expected, the Federal Reserve didn't raise rates or cut rates. They didn't do anything. But I wanted to talk about the inflation rate and GDP. We had a surprise reading on GDP for the first quarter of 2019. It came in at 3.2%. Most people were feeling it was going to come around 2%, so that was a bit of a surprise. The Federal Reserve has said they want to mandate or try to engineer and keep inflation around 2%. For years, I've been talking about the fact that we have to have a GDP or the growth in the economy above 3% to really be getting anywhere, because inflation over the years has averaged 3%. We're in an unusually low inflationary time, especially with all the extra money that the Federal Reserve has pumped in. So right now inflation is running under 2%, so the Federal Reserve is a little concerned about that. Why would you be concerned about low inflation? Well, you can get to the point where you get into deflation, and that's actually a signal that the economy is weakening considerably, and you can go into a recession or even worse. So they do want some inflation, and that's where their 2% comes in. Well, if they can maintain inflation at 2% and we can grow the economy above 3%, well, now you have something. Now you have a net greater or equal to 1% growth in the economy, and that's what a lot of people call the Goldilocks scenario, or a Goldilocks economy, where we have growth more than offsetting inflation. So if inflation was running at the average 3%, to have the same, we'd have to have a GDP above 4%, and that's very difficult to do in an economy of our size. So with the events today, the numbers you want to look for is that inflation, keep an eye on it. We don't want it to go too low. But if the Federal Reserve can accomplish this, keep inflation around 2, and we can grow the economy at 3 or above, then we have a very strong economy. So the fact that inflation is low, that's the concern right now. We'll keep an eye on that over the coming months. Just wanted to fill you in on the events of the day. Take care, everybody.